Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. To begin a great relationship, know what you want. Know what the needs of your body are, what the needs of your mind are, and what fits well with you. There are millions of men and women, and some of them will make a good match for you, and others won't. The two of you only need to be like a key in a lock, a match that works. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow up 61, NASDAQ down 5, S&P's up 3, gold contract up $10.70, traded at $1,351 an ounce. Silver up 21 cents at $21.48 an ounce. Platinum up $7 at $1,485 an ounce. Copper up 2.5 pennies at $3.27 a pound. Light sweet crude up 57 cents at 102.01 a barrel. Bonds 10-year down 10 ticks at 124. 30-year off 21 ticks at 131.23. King dollar down 442 ticks at 79.67. The euro up 124 at 138, and the yen up 71, trading out at 103.01. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? So check it out, folks. What we have out here is this. You get a higher high. You have no juice. Bottom line, we'll see what brings tomorrow. Meaning, this is on the cash S&P. So S&P, what you got to a price point out here today, 1881. You closed at 1876. Your benchmark down here to get into lower price is 1867.92, which was the spike high of last Friday. Well, yeah, we're going into another Friday tomorrow. Pretty amazing. Dow Industrials. We go up to the Dow Industrials. So we have what the Dow is this. Dow is up $61. No juice behind the move. We're at 16,421. You have ICE at 16,372. It had got up there 2 days ago, gave it a little back yesterday. Basically, it's hanging right out there. Now, NASDAQ Composite. What do we do with the composite? Issues. Okay, so composite. Sorry about that. There we go. Composite goes down $5. So sideways move, basically. That's what you have. You're down $5. You did you're at 43.52. You did 2.1 billion shares. You got over the high. What you haven't done, though, is that you didn't get back inside the lower range. The lower range on the NASDAQ would be, the benchmark there is 4342. Has to get back inside there in order to get lower. We go over, and now let's just take a look at the SPY first, the SPY, and to see the correlations. SPY, what do? You get to a higher high, do 78 million shares. The juice isn't behind the move. We get 2 days up here right now with very small price spreads, folks. Pretty incredible for a $188 vehicle. Also, that the price spread on this was yesterday. It was 187.45 to 188.07. So what are we talking about? We're talking 52 cents. Today, what you had out here, the spread was from 187.77 to 188.61. So you got 71, 81, 9, 81, 8, you had 84 cents. Pretty amazing. Now, 3 Qs. Let's go take a look at the 3 Qs. What do you have with the 3 Qs? NDX 100. NDX 100 also got to another higher high, rather. We closed at 90.98. That's 2 pennies over the benchmark for lower price. The 3 Qs would have to close at 90.96, actually 90.95. Didn't do it. You had lighter volume. Bottom line, we'll see how this does shake out. Inside the NDX 100, what you did have is this. Putting juice into it on the way up, even though it was down. You had Baidu.com. That was up $10. That's trading at 184. You had NPC Semiconductors. That was up $233 at $59. You had Dish Networks. That was up $1.67. And you had DirecTV up $1.89. Taking juice out of it, we had Staples that got absolutely smoked. That was down $2 at $11.35. Seagate Technology was down $2.46 at 50.10. Celgene was down $6.66 at 156, and alumina was down $6.84 at 171. Bonds, no, gold. Let's go to the gold market next. We take a look at gold. Gold's had some volatility in it. Today you had gold up $10. What you didn't have, once again, is that the equities are not following the contract. What the contract did have, though, she had some good juice in it. I like what the contract did out here. Contract was up $10, 132,000 contracts. That is going into 160,000. The gold contract is going to need a lot more than, well, let's put it this way. The gold contract needs about 200,000 getting into this April downdraft. The April downdraft, folks, is when gold had come down $200 fast and furious, okay? So it's going to take a few times coming up into that level to get rid of that. We go over to the bond market. We start with the 10-year bond. And what we have with the 10-year bond, these bonds, folks, pretty amazing, okay? Each and every time, TYM4, that we pull back in that bond market, volume just dies on the vine. These bonds want a lot higher price. The 10-year today, back 10 ticks. You did 1 million contracts. That 1 million contracts is coming into 1.6 million. So we're at 124. And the swing point out there was the 124.28. This looks that's a very large ABC structure on the way up on this contract. She wants to get up into about the 130 area. We go to the 30-year contract. We take a look at the 30-year. With the 30-year, pull back with 255,000 contracts, and she is coming back into, that's pretty amazing, she's coming back into 587,000 contracts. So bottom line, 30-year, we're at 131. That little baby, if we take a look at that, you got 120, there she is, 126, wow, 134, you get $8. So that little baby wants to run to about 138. You know, we'll see how she gets up into those levels. King dollar. Now let's go over to King dollar. This is where this gets really wild. And what I mean specifically is that the dollar was getting smoked today as the euro was going up. And fundamentally what that was is that Draghi was out there saying, hey, guess what? Our deflation is going to be over, but he's not going to do anything about the currency. What that did, it sent the euro higher, sent the dollar lower. Correlation-wise, what we have is that the December 18th low there of 79.50, we got to 79.59, and we did this with some volume. So tomorrow is going to be a heavy day inside the currency market, inside the gold market. So on December 18th, folks, this is what we did. We went from 80.71 to 79.50, and we did that with 35,000 contracts. Well, we committed that with 35,000 contracts today, and that is saying, guess what? You can bust through that whole area. If, in fact, that's where this baby wants to go, let me put this up on a year, and we'll... Okay, DX1. Let me put this on a continuous contract, because if the dollar is going to bust lower... Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, well, the swing point actually is 79.06. So the dollar has quite a way to go before it actually gets into its swing point October 25th. October 25th, the swing point that the dollar is dealing with right now. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We take a look at some of the higher volume stocks in the market in general. You had Bank of America was up 10 cents. You had Staples down $2. We're going to go back to that in a few minutes. Gilead Sciences was also off $2.95. If we start with Gilead Sciences, we take a look at that, GILD, and she's come down with some real juice, big time too. It's going to be interesting to see. And Gilead Sciences had already given a warning. She made a top in January, 84. comes off that top. She made the top with 17 million. She comes off the top with 23 million. She goes up and tests the 17 million with 8. She blows out today with 21. She's going south, baby. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.